Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Shark Tank. We are about to begin, but before we begin, we're going to have brief introductions from our sharks so that they'll just let you know their name and what company they're representing, so you know their background.
Hello, my name is Amanda Gonzalez. I'm an accounting and finance professional. I've attained 6 degrees between accounting, finance, hospitality, 2 master's degrees, and a PhD as well. I have built and grown multi-million-dollar businesses and sold them, and I'm grateful to be here to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My name is Bob Cawthorn, and I make tacos for a living. So I am a franchise partner with a company called Tijuana Flats, and I know that you guys come over there for Spirit Nights, so I appreciate that. But yeah, just make tacos and burritos.
Awesome. Thank you.
My name is Gary Terme. I've been in banking my whole life for over 40 years. Currently, I'm working at McCoy Credit Union, and I've had a lot of experience with consumer loans, business accounts. So that's me.
Thank you again to our sharks for just taking the time out to be able to listen to our students as they share their business venture or ideas with you. Students, so as I remind you, you are leaders at South Seminole Academy. So as each of our groups are presenting, you are listening attentively until it's your turn, and even when you're done, you will continue to listen. Those of you who are presenting, you are projecting your voice so that everyone can hear you. Okay? And I know you guys are going to do a great job. So you will present, and then our sharks will have the opportunity to ask you questions. Okay?
Wait, I don't think oh, I can. Okay. Okay.
And you will introduce yourself before you start presenting.
You got it? Oh. My name is Sophia Holmes. I'm an ideal.
Trey Kelly. Ashton Jones.
Okay.
And Chloe Lewis is not here today.
Yeah, she's not here. Next slide. Oh, do I press it? Oh. Okay, so our project is called Sports Assist. And that's the logo. Description of product. An app on your phone that uses AI professional sports coaches, tracking devices, and guides to help you improve in a sport of your choice. For example, the Sports Assist website will have a product that you will install into a basketball hoop, volleyball net, etc. The base price will be listed for $129.99.
Target audience. Schools, sports leagues, coaches, athletes, professional or not, and regular people who want to learn new skills in a chosen sport. Our mission is to
Projector. Like, say it louder.
our mission is to I can't hear you.
Develop and enhance the skills of athletes and track progress.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Pricing strategy. App is free. 1 free coaching video in all supported sports. Length of free video 15 minutes. 5 paid coaching videos. $4.99 in-depth videos. Over the phone coaching. $15 monthly tracking device. $129.99 to $349.99. AI is free for 15 minutes daily. Marketing and ad ideas. Ads on sites like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, etc. Ads also on sports/clothing sites. Clothing sites like Nike, Sporting Goods, Under Armour, Max.
Estimated startup costs / potential revenue. Estimated startup costs will be around $100,000 to $250,000. Could introduce the tracking device later on with funding. Estimated revenue is $5 million plus.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Go Sophia.
I have a question. What were you selling the product for?
The price?
The price?
How much was it? $129.99. And it was one at $29.99 to something. To $340.
100, did you say $129?
Yeah,
Is it subscription or a one-time fee?
subscription.
So it's a $129 per month, or is it between?
Oh, no, it's not subscription. It's a one-time fee.
It's a one-time fee?
Yeah.
Okay, because your slide with the different things you could select, yeah, it looked like a subscription. So how are you estimating your revenue of 5 million? How do you determine the size of your target audience and what sales will be?
What are the answer to these questions? Like,
So how do you get to 5 million? How many subscriptions would you have to sell? If that's your only source of revenue is the $129.95. See, we're confused because
It's
you
one
show
time or-
129 is a one-time charge, but then you also listed some reoccurring revenue streams, and we're a little confused as to what you're really selling.
Oh, so basically there's an app on your phone, right?
Yep.
It's like a coaching app for like sports and stuff, for like athletes, like colleges, high schools, all that.
So the app is free and you have in-app purchases,
yes,
but
yes.
is there any portion of it that's recurring? That's
monthly.
a monthly, every
Right.
month, and a subscription versus just the one-time charge?
Yeah, what's monthly is, I think, like the over the phone coaching. So that's the only thing that's monthly. The videos, they're like $5 every video, every like coaching video. And there's one free video for every like sports category.
Yeah, the free videos will be listed on the website. Not on the website, on the app.
So how do you get contributors to your videos? Who's going to provide the content?
well, for the start, we were actually playing because we were athletes. And then once we actually get like a boost in our product, then we'll start to get people who actually play sports and have experience.
Do you have any sales to date?
Today?
To date, like, do you have any
What's your
sales?
revenue this year?
Yeah.
Oh no, we just started.
Okay.
So is that zero?
Yeah.
Have you had any beta testers that paid, or?
No.
No.
So let me ask you this. What's your competition? Who's doing something like this already?
I think this is our original idea.
Original idea, okay. All right.
What does the startup cost represent? Like, what would you be spending? Is that for coding in the app? Do you need space for your merch or your, video technology?
The startup is for like ads and like coding for the app.
Right, because it's a big gap between 100 and 250K. What are you asking for in terms of a deal?
Are you asking for somewhere between 100 and 250,000? Is that your request?
Yeah, I think
For the startup, yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'm I'm just curious on how did you come up with that figure? How do you know that you need that and not something less or more?
I feel like that's kind of like an average price to start up for something, like something like big, and we need money for the technology.
Well, I don't think I would invest at this point in time because I don't think that you've really thought this out. There's some confusion as to how the revenue streams are going to come. And I would probably want to know the ramp up level from where you would, if you start with 0 customers today, how long is it going to take to get to 5 million? I'd want to be able to see that. And then when you say $100,000 to $250,000, I'd want to be able to see is, okay, look, we're going to have to rent space, and that's going to cost us X. or we're just going to farm out the programmers. I don't think that, if you're going to sell videos, that you're going to want to attract some content providers that are well known to get them to get people to want to buy.
Influencers or famous athletes.
Yeah. I think you got a ways. I think you guys have an idea that's interesting and has potential, but I think you have a ways to go to develop this concept if you're really going to be serious about it.
Yeah, I think you need to determine how many sales, how many people are going to buy your product, and spread that out over a period of time. Well, and I would say anywhere from 1 year to 2 years. So you would see a revenue stream of cash coming in as far as the business goes. Then in addition to that, you need to be looking at your expenses and breaking down those expenses, and then breaking that out over a period of time. And that way we can see that you thought out a plan, that you think that this is how much you're gonna have in sales, how many people are gonna buy your product or purchase it, and then your expenses to go over it from there. It's just, I think you do have a unique idea. It just needs a little refinement on what you're gonna do with the money.
I believe that, with an estimated revenue, but not kind of a plan to get there, plus asking for $100,000 to $250,000 is very risky when you don't have what's called a minimum viable product, which would be just do what you say you're going to do and make it a minimum viable product, which means do the minimum to be able to test and see that what you put in your business plan actually works and that people would actually buy it and use it before seeking an investment of this type, because whether it's a loan or an equity partner, they're going to have a hard time paying back the loan or recouping the investment if the product does not do as you intend.
Due to the time constraints, we're going to wrap up for this group. If you guys can give them a round of applause. In La La Land 2, you're writing to the things you learned from what they're presenting, so you need to be paying attention. And then your third thing is, would you invest? You say why you want to invest in their product, okay? Oh, that's it. So you ready? You have a group member or you by yourself?
Hello Sharks, I'm Zoe Diaz. Have you ever wanted to run some errands or go on vacation, but your kid or dog is holding you back? Well, I've made the solution. Sitter Spot. Sitter Spot is a kind of sitting app where you will find a sitter of your preference with a quick diagnostic and where you will fill out your wants and needs for a sitter. There are sitters for pets, plants, children, and homes. When you finish your diagnostic, you'll see a selection of sitters that will appear with their ratings and reviews. You might be asking, who is Sitter Spot for? Well, Sitter Spot is for people who have pets, plants, children, and homes that want to be taken care of when they have vacations, long hours at work, or even for people who might just want a break from home. Why did I make Sitter Spot? Well, let me tell you a story. I love going to my Auntie Nicole's house in Miami. I like going to the mall, I like seeing my cousin, I like eating delicious food there. And so one day we were packing to go to her house, but then I get a call from the person who's supposed to watch my dog, and she said there's been a change of plans. We can no longer watch her. So then we looked and called around to see if anybody can watch my dog, but we couldn't find anybody. So then I was so sad we could no longer go to my aunt's house, and I never wanted this to happen again. So I made Sitter Spot, because I know it's hard to find somebody at short notice to take care of things you care about. So this app will make things easier on people. So what is Sitter Spot's pricing? Well, every person hired for a sitting job will get 60% of the payment, and Sitter Spot will get the other 40%, not including tips. Some examples of pricing is 2 hours, of babysitting kids ages 4 through 14 costs between $20 and $35. House sitting for a weekend is between $75 to $100. As you can see here, as the years go on, the babysitting market will go up. If we start now, this will give us a great base to start. We will advertise Sitter Spot by putting ads on social media, putting up billboards, and hanging flyers. This will give us a comfortable start to the business. The startup cost for Sitter Spot is about $15,000, including domain name, app designers, web designers, and advertisements. Sharks, are you ready to invest in the extraordinary world of Sitter Spot? It will be $100,000 for 25% of Sitter Spot.
Are you going to be staying in the where the pets or the children or the animal or the plants are?
So the sitter who is hired through our app will stay at the house with the cat, dog, whatever you have, and will be paid by the hour or the day depending on what it is. And yeah.
So you're only there for the period of time to take the dog out for a walk or whatever needs to be done, and then you lock up and then you go to your next.
Yes.
Your next deal. Okay. How much time do you plan on spending at a particular house with a pet?
Well, it depends on the pet's needs. So if it's a cat, you would spend about maybe an hour changing their water, feeding the cat, doing litter, all that kind of stuff to take care of the cat, making sure they're okay, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you have to also spend time with the pet.
Yeah.
Not just, here's your water, here's your food, or here, go to the bathroom, and then we'll see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a crowdsourcing app that connects, like a transaction type company, that connects those who are willing to do the sitting with those who need sitting. So you're collecting a percentage of the task, if you will, and then remitting the rest to the person who completed the task.
Yes.
So kind of like an Uber or something like that. Do you have any current sales? Because at your deal ask, you have a valuation of $400,000.
Yes.
Do you have current sales, or is this?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've had about 100 sales because we just started like this month.
100
Sales in different.
Okay, sales. So over the month, the dollar revenue was?
From this month, I've gained about $1,000.
$1,000 for about 100 jobs. So that's about $10 a job, which is below your pricing model. Was that kind of a promo to get started?
Yeah, it was kind of lower because we just started and it's harder to find people now.
Absolutely. So you want to get some reviews going and things like that. So you have a beta test out there, so you know it's a viable product.
Yes.
I believe that I would be willing to make this deal based on how well thought out this is, that you've tested it, that you have your marketing plan, that you have your projections, and that the startup costs are reasonable, and what you're asking for seems to be towards expansion with coding and things like that to manage a platform of that size.
Yes.
I would definitely take this deal. Gentlemen?
Yes, I agree with you. I mean, I would go in for.
And we could always partner up.
Yeah. I would partner up with you on the 100,000.
I thought it was very well done, but I think I've got two competitors and I'll let them take it.
Thank you.
So you've got a deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome, good job. Excellent. Good job, good job. Okay.
Hello, I am Daniel.
I'm Kayla Warner.
Operation Cross.
I'm Xavier Stearns.
And this is our project, the Pro Man. Hey Sharks, whenever you want to watch a movie or show on your phone, people usually bring their neck down to look at their phones and watch whatever they like to watch. Studies show that the average person spends 4 years looking down at their phones.
Well, we have a product that will allow you to watch your shows from anywhere at any time without constantly looking down at your phone.
Introducing the Pro Man, a mini portable projector that allows you to watch whatever you want from whenever you want.
The Pro Man has a built-in magnet that will connect to the back of your phone. It also has a built-in USB port that will allow you to connect your charger to the Pro Man, and then you point the Pro Man at any flat surface and it will project on there whatever you want to watch.
In addition to the projector, it also has a built-in battery pack to ensure that your phone does not die while watching your shows. On top of all this, the Pro Man also has an HDMI port just in case you want to use a laptop instead.
A quirk about the Pro Man is that if you are out with friends, you can use the Pro Man to watch a movie from wherever you are.
In order to watch something using the Pro Man, you need to pre-charge it before use the USB connector.
Just in case the lens breaks, it's possible to buy a replacement lens so you don't have to buy a whole new projector.
We are asking for $400,000 for 20% of our company. So Sharks, who's ready to shine bright with us and illuminate affordable portable projectors ownership for all?
Go to your left a little bit. See the sharks. There you go.
How much are you going to sell the Pro Man?
So we're selling it for about $74.
And what's it cost to buy this or manufacture that?
To manufacture it, it costs about $35.
So what do you think your annual revenue is going to be?
About $410,000.
How much?
$410,000.
That's what
$410,000
we've
a
made in
year?
the past year.
So you've already got a product out there?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your kind of trend in growth rate? Because the 20% on 400 has you at a valuation of 800,000. You're at about half of that right now. How do you intend to make up the difference?
So we're advertising it at different places. We're hoping we have it on websites as ads. We've been posting it on TikTok and YouTube with always putting.
Also, we'd like to use some of the investment deal to help us grow more in advertising too. Have better and more frequent advertising like billboards, for example.
Who was the engineer that designed this device?
That would be all 4 of us.
Okay. And where's the manufacturer?
The manufacturer, so far we've been working in it around in our garage. We've been buying stuff and then we've been building it and selling it just selling it mostly on eBay right
How
now.
will you get your costs down lower?
That's my question too, because your gross margin is about 52 cents, 52% on each one you sell. And it would be in manufacturing to reach the key performance indicator that you've got a healthy manufacturing company, that should be closer to 60 or 70% on each one you sell before your other costs come in. So your sale price less your cost, the remainder should be about 60, 70% to go towards general administrative, warehouse space, shipping, freight.
So she's saying that you should have at least a 60% margin on this.
Right. And
Above your hard cost being your lens that you attach to the phone.
right, so these are your
So
variable
you gotta
costs.
lower your manufacturing cost.
Could you do this by outsourcing large quantities to China or India?
We could try that. So far, we've mostly been doing it in the U.S. because of shipping cost. We're
Right.
hoping that by we're hoping with the $400,000, we can start getting more places to,
Transportation.
better transportation.
Great. And your freight cost, do you think that with quantity, that the freight cost that you would incur by outsourcing manufacturing to a lower cost country, that you could make up that difference?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I think my other question was, are you selling on other platforms like Amazon, eBay, and not just your own website, which is?
So far, we have eBay, and it's on Amazon, but we don't have that many on.
We just broke into Amazon.
Yeah,
Okay.
most right now we we present it on YouTube, TikTok, and like ads, and we always have a link along with it, so they will click it and then they go straight to our website.
Okay, so you primarily want to go through your website so you don't incur Amazon or eBay fees in addition?
That's the point.
I understand. And your growth rate, like how much you've got 410,000 in sales. How is your growth trending month over month?
Well,
because you're looking at having to double your sales over a year.
so I mean, right now it's been little by little. We're hoping that right now we get sometimes a little bit more because of the ads we'll post and people tend to like.
So this investment would be towards advertising dollars in order to ramp up your sales.
Part of it, but most of it would go to manufacturing and trying to mass produce it.
I understand.
Okay, so in the interest of time, we're gonna have to wrap up with this group. If you guys give me a hand.
Do we want to offer a deal?
I think that's a little steep. I don't know.
We can always go lower.
Pardon?
We can go lower.
They're willing to negotiate.
How about 350, 325?
Well, I think you need the 400K, so you might want to look at increasing the percentage.
How about 23%?
Because right now, for what you're at, it would be closer to probably 75-80% stake for the 400K based on your current valuation.
Should we do like probably 375 for like 50%?
Is it possible to go 300,000 for 15%?
I think what would be great would be a cut of each sale that you could do on top of it as well as part of the payback, like in perpetuity.
So 20% ownership and $10 per unit, and I'd give you 400,000.
That's a deal. That's a great deal.
Deal?
Good deal.
All right.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Well prepared.
Hey. You want me to? Okay. Let me know. Change this.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Heidi. I'm Elise. Our business is called Sticker. Our stickers are cute, fun, scary, and dishwasher safe and affordable.
Our stickers are incredibly easy to peel off of your water bottle, and when you put your bottle in the dishwasher, it won't come off. And you can send us a picture of your sticker, like a dog, a cat, a bunny, a person, anything really. You could find us on Instagram, Twitter, etc.
What can you use it for? Well, you can use it for whatever you want, really. Bikes, helmets, water bottles, computers. You can even use it for whiteboards. Like I said before, they're easy to peel off, so if you don't like your sticker after a while, you can take it off. And they're $3 per sticker. However, we sell in bulk at a discounted rate.
Our mission statement is to give other people freedom and creativity while also giving them happiness with the product.
Our estimated startup. We estimate our costs selling these stickers at $10K a month. We expect to make $12K a month on our stickers. How to get people to notice us? Ads, billboards, on YouTube, Twitter, etc. We will also get noticed by our unique designs, loving our stickers, and our customers.
Profits. 20% profits in the first year. We expect our business to have a 20% profit in the first year, and we anticipate a 30% profit in the second year. So Sharks, we would like $10,000 for 15% profit of our company.
Okay, the profit margin you have on the stickers is about 16.6%. Stickers should be super cheap to make unless you're doing custom. Are you doing custom where the customer can upload an image and then you print it?
Yes.
Okay, so that, do you feel like that drives your cost up on doing those? So would you ever consider doing away with the custom portion and seeing which ones are most popular and sticking to those and buying them in bulk to get your costs down and your margin up?
Possibly.
I think I would suggest I think the idea, the concept is great. I think though that you would want to have a library of stickers, all right, and then also have the custom side of it, which the library is going to be less expensive, and the custom side would be more than $3. So I would, I would
Raise
think
the price
yeah,
there for the
because that's the
customization.
custom side of it, and I still think that if you have a good library, probably 80% of your sales are going to come from the library sales.
And how would you consider doing fulfillment? Would you mail out each individual sticker, or would you use a fulfillment service like Amazon, for example, or other ones that are what I would say white label, not Amazon, but that would mail out all your stickers so you could save time and save on freight?
That's probably what we do.
Okay. So why are you asking for 10K on 15%? That gives you 150K, let's see, valuation, I believe. So based on your current sales, you're doing about 144,000. So it is in line, and I think that it's reasonable, and I think you would get a deal from at least one of us, but let the other gentleman chime in.
Yeah, I would do the $10,000 for 15%.
Yeah. And what would you use that for?
Well, we'd use it to like get our business going and put ads on YouTube, Twitter, etc.
So increase ad spend because you already have a viable product. Okay.
So did you take the deal, Gary?
Yeah, that's my deal. 10,000 for the 15%.
Do you guys want to accept
Is that
it?
good?
All right.
Good on time?
Caught my time. So we need a
Hustle.
deal,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
No? Remember to protect your voices.
It's right here if you need to see it.
Okay, my name is Jaylenice Maldonado, and then
My name is Elisa Perez, and our company is called Baby Roll. This business is for newborns and products for newborns. We plan to do it online and then gradually grow into sales these products in the stores.
the target audience, we're expecting parents and a couple of newborns. Material are made for ages 3 months and 4 years old of age.
Babies are a symbol of love, so we need to take care of their needs.
The pricing strategies, the blankets are $10, and then pillows are $7, and then towels are $7, and then mittens are $3, and then socks are $4, and then baby bottles are $6, and then pacifiers are $5, and then bibs are $5. Okay, yeah, good point.
Shipping costs $15 to $45 depending on location of products. I said before we would start online and go from there. For advertising, we were going to do TV commercials and try to make ads on websites people mostly use, like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
Our our startup estimate is around 3 to 4K, and if we sell one blanket, we're making $2, and if we sell 100 blankets, we'll make $200.
Profits from last year, we sold 2,000 blankets last year, so we had $20,000. 2,000 times 8 is 1,600. 20,000 minus 106,000 is $18,400. And divided by 2, we get $9,200 each. That's it.
Yeah.
So what are you asking for?
We're asking for $3,000 to $4,000 because we recently started this business and we have most of the materials, but we just need extra money to buy more supplies.
But if you
because-
made $9,000 each, well, you've got enough money to cover that cost.
Yes, but we're also planning on doing it online.
$3,000 to $4,000 for what percentage? Or are you looking for a loan, or?
Yeah, we'll loan it, but,
No, I'm asking, what are you asking for? You're asking for $3,000 to $4,000, but for what? For a
What do I get for
percentage?
that?
Yeah.
If I invest in your company, what am I getting for loaning you $4,000? Besides a discount on blankets?
We want a piece of your business.
So at 4K and 20K in sales, that's a 20% is like the bare minimum for a deal.
25%.
25%?
Between 20 to 25% of the.
If I give you $4,000, you're gonna give me 25% of your company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that is an undervalued asset. I'd take that deal in a minute.
sure, I guess we'll do that. Yeah.
I think you got a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Good job, ladies. Nice job.
Congrats. Congrats on your deal.
Go out and get them.
Good job. Go next group.
Hello, my name is Ina Guerrero, and my app that I'm going to be presenting is called Pet School. Here's an explanation. Pet School is an app for dog walkers. You could scroll, watch, and explore just like any other entertainment app, but this one is better. You can find dog walkers in your area just by the click of a few buttons. It's as simple as that. To save the walker, you could tap the like button. To book the walker, you could click on their profile and message them, and to leave a review, you could comment. There are also other features like clicking the search button to find walkers for small dogs only, or big dogs, or any breed whatsoever. Or you could tap the favorite button to come back to them if you want to scroll for more, stuff like that. And as you can see in the caption, there's like a sort of a description, like you could see that the walker's name is Kira. They're in, your city or your state or whatever, Casaway, Florida, and they walk big or small dogs, any dog. Yeah. And targeted audience. My targeted audience is ages 16 plus because age 16 is the average age to get a job in the United States. So it's for people who want quick money and they just want to have a little fun, and it's great for people who love exercise, like going on a hike, going on a walk, going on a run, and you could also bring a nice little friend along. And it's amazing for dog lovers, people who just like dogs. And advertising ideas, posting on social media, like apps that most people go to, and flyers, like handing out flyers, putting out flyers and signs, like how some people have signs in the front of their house and on their cars and stuff, and creating a website and having links that people could go to. My pricing strategy. My pricing strategies are value-based pricing, competitive pricing, and cost-plus pricing. Cost-plus pricing to be able to predict how much someone will be willing to pay for a service. Value-based pricing to be as fair as possible because we want to be, we want to be good to our customers. And value-based pricing to be as fair. I just said that. I'm sorry. And competitive pricing to attract more users and buyers and help market share. And yeah, $15 for a 2-hour walk, and I get 10% of it, and tips are not included. So people could add tips and stuff. And estimated startup costs and potential revenue. Okay. This is clearly not cheap. It's going to take a lot of money to do this. And creating an app can take from $10,000 to $250,000 and more. The estimated startup cost for an app like this would be about $50,000 and potential revenue for the first year about $20,000. But it all just depends on how many people use the app, how many people want to, have their dog be walked.
Have you considered a subscription strategy? Because people who work and have dogs would have a need on a consistent basis.
Yes.
So that they would be able to work with the same person. And it would also smooth your revenue by having predictable recurring income. Is that something that you have considered?
Yeah, possibly.
So are you're going to have, I'm not quite sure of what the business is. Are you going to hire people to walk the dogs, or?
No, it's sort of like DoorDash, how people could sign up for it and they just pick up the food and deliver it. It's kind of like that, so people could sign up for the app and they could, it's kind of like all on their own. Well, not all on their own. I'm going to be like supporting them in a way, and yeah.
Okay, so there's two sides of this. One is the providers that you're gonna hire, basically, or you're gonna connect them with the customers, right?
Yeah.
You're connecting the service provider with the customer.
Yes.
So what do you, I think you ought to consider going in with Sitter Spot together. The two of you have a great idea combined. You have one app instead of two apps. You work in conjunction with them, and I think the $2.99 maybe a subscription price with a discounted rate if they're a subscriber versus just calling up or reserving online, maybe a different way to set that up.
Also looking at a valuation of $333,000 with first year sales of $20,000. So for $50K for that 15, you've got a long way to go to get from $20K in annual sales to $330. You're asking for $50,000. How would you deploy that?
By deploy, do you mean like how
would you
work with
spend it?
those? Yeah. So I would spend it on like ads for YouTube and stuff, and creating my business overall.
So you've tested the product by having it on a small scale, but you want to branch out. I think the idea of partnering up with the Sitter Spot is a really great idea. Have you considered that now that you've seen their presentation as well? Yeah. Okay. Is that something you would consider? So, I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but outside of the Sharks, would you make that investment?
Yeah.
For the subscription basis? Since you did get a deal and you're rocking and rolling already with lots of sales.
Would you invest in them to combine your organization?
We just did a merger.
Yeah.
Well, so are we going to give her the?
I think she just bought into her.
Yeah.
So whoever bought Sitter Spot, I think you guys bought.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
she bought Sitter Spot, and so you and Zoe.
Hi, my name is Dorian Hudson, and I'm with Cyber Technologies. I'm the founder of Cyber Technologies, and it is a safeguarding security business. Cyber Technologies is a cyber business, that creates futuristic technologies to protect our customers' properties and assist government by providing our inventions to forensic workers, detectives, and several other criminal workers to solve important cases. Most of our products are cruelty-free and recyclable, so we love our environment at cybersecurity. We believe that safety is priority and that everyone should have 100% right to be protected at any situation at all costs. This is Limit. Our first product is Limit, the safe curtain door. It ranges around $8,000, and it is bulletproof. And it is bulletproof. has a 100% titanium door and key lock that is built in. It is not only that, it's also block proof and can be seen from one side of the door to the other, which would avoid from little children, like just in case they're home alone, if they can tell who's at the door without even having to open it. Safe strange danger, of course. And not only that too, it also has a built-in alarm just in case there's people trying to break in the door. And also has security cameras footage just in case people still have recorded. And it also has facial identification and collects fingerprint data for criminal purposes. This could help a lot. This could help a lot in several circumstances. In general, it could help with security reasons, criminal reasons, and in general can avoid less problems.
Is this for residential or for business or either?
We want to use this product to we want to use our product for basic homes, and not only that, also security, like places like certain secured law bases, like.
But it costs $88,000.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we got the location tracker. This one's cheaper and it's for everyone. This one is used just in case you have a child that normally likes going out, likes prowling and stuff. You can use this during the summer just in case to make sure your child's safe no matter where they go. If you're traveling on a field trip, they don't have to get lost. And not only that, it looks like a real credit card, cannot be used as a credit card, but it's completely portable and can be customizable the way you want. So just in case your child can't tell if it's there or not. It can be really helpful in several situations. If the child gets lost, you could find them easier, and yeah, it's really important.
So it's like a GPS locator disguised as a credit card?
Yes.
Okay.
Works very well.
And what was the $8 for? That's the cost to make it, or the sales price on it?
Yes, that's the sale pricing. The price to make it is around $5, which is quite easy. It is connected to an app. It's connected to an app which could, as I said earlier, track your location, and it can be replaceable for $3. So if you ever lost it, you can always call back, ask for $3 back if needed. And the last product so far is Fresh, which is our $88 substance identifier. It can identify stuff from urine, blood, writing, fingerprints, drinks, and etc. or more. It not only that too, it is quite portable, and it can also identify DNA. You scan it, and it'll automatically pull up the information. It is also customizable if you like decorating things. So yeah, and it can it saves the data you create, and it can also identify how fresh or recent that is. This could help with forensic or criminal cases. This could help with daily use just in case, and as well as for historians or in general. This would help in lots of situations in general. It is $88, and
Is that the sales price on that, or is that what it costs?
That's what it's cost. That's how much it is. It takes around $50 to make with all the wires and stuff. We try to use the cheapest but most efficient the prices if needed. So it's like the best. It's like good material, but good quality, just like that.
Don't let this distract you. We're listening.
Yes. This basically they reuse good price material. We use good price material, but it's good quality. at the same time. So like it takes around $50 to make at least.
Okay.
So it costs $50 to make it, you want to sell it for 88 then?
Yes.
Okay.
We sold more than $60,000 worth of items every month since 2020. Our profits are around $150,000 per month. And our products are rated around 8 stars to 4.8, 4 stars to 4.8 stars on websites where we sell our products. We've been selling and advertising our products through Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. We are trying to create a professional website of our own, advance our advertising, or like billboards, Google Ads, newspapers, and Google and more. As well as improve the way we make our products. We unfortunately have not made a website of our own yet. We're trying to get funding for that.
Okay, so what are you asking for in a deal?
We are asking for $8,000 for 20% of our business plus a $25 royalty on each product we sell. We need this money to cover the funding for creating a website. We need more funding on advertising and to advance our production use.
Okay, so your ask puts you at a valuation of $4 million when your company has a valuation of $7.2 million. So actually, this is an undervalued asset that any one of us would make a deal on, if I speak for the rest of you. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
I was a little bit concerned with the margins because they don't match up, but with that being said there's some marketing channels that I wouldn't go after. But yeah, I'd give you $800,000 for 30% with $25 royalty on every item sold.
Yeah, that would be an offer I can't beat.
I'd say, I'll give $750,000 for 27% of the business.
I
think you just lost out.
Yeah, you lost out because the valuation is 11% before you even take into account the royalty per product. And does the royalty change based on the product? Because the door is, $80,000 and some of the other products are $8 or $88. So, not including the royalty,
So if I sold an $8 card, I got $25, I'd take that deal any day.
You could take 10% plus the royalty and get your $800,000, and that would be a worthwhile deal. So I wouldn't sell yourself short.
That's fair. That's fair.
So my deal still stands. 30%, $800,000 plus the royalty.
I would argue with you, and I would do 10% for the $800,000, but I want 25% royalty on sales.
That sounds good. I'll take your answer. I'll take your time.
You got it.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
being with you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Good job, thank you.
Have a nice day.
Can you change slides? Use the arrows.
So our product is the fart machine. My name is Kendra Dargada.
And I'm Donald Silver. Caleb isn't here today because he had to go to the doctor.
Is this the existing fart machine that you can buy at Spencer Gifts, or a new take?
This is a different product.
Okay.
The fart machine is an innovative prank gadget that is designed to embarrass your friends by releasing a loud and sticky mist out the front of the product.
People who would buy this. People who want to prank others and want to have a good laugh. YouTubers and normal people in general.
Where we'll sell it in Walmart, Target, online businesses, like TikTok Shop and Amazon?
It costs $10.45 to make, and it costs $19.99 to buy.
We will make videos on TikTok and YouTube like this video. I don't think we can click on it, so.
You can if you want to.
No, don't click on it.
Let's skip. Okay, we're asking $100,000 for 20% of our company. Wait, let me get.
How much have you sold so far?
Honestly, I don't think we sold any.
This is the
You haven't sold any?
make believe product.
So you have a prototype, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do you have to buy like a packet of the mist for refills?
Yes,
And is that
so-
on subscription or just as needed?
So you buy this initial product for $20, and we didn't put it on the slides, but you get cartridges that you can put in here.
Okay,
Okay, well, it's not opening.
we understand, yeah.
And each of the cartridges costs $5
And the cost?
to make. They cost $1.50.
Okay. Okay. Do you know that if you aren't selling for 3 times your cost on platforms like Amazon or the other e-coms, that you'll be losing money?
So you know you gotta pay them a commission,
You have
right?
to pay them about 1/3. And if you don't sell out, you have to pay storage.
So if your cost is $14.95 on a $20 sale, what are you paying them? So let's just say it's 30%, so there's $6, $14.95 is your cost plus $6 to Amazon, you haven't made any money.
And you've spent money on freight
So I
and storage.
think you're gonna have to rethink this deal. I don't know how big the market is for fart machines, but, I mean, it sounds like you're pranking me.
Honestly, I own one of the ones that just makes sound. It is a lifelong entertainment.
You have a warped sense of humor.
Yeah. So I think you
And you
might,
say Amazon is going to charge them
roughly 1/3
Yeah.
of whatever their sale price is.
a
So,
third of the sales price?
yeah, so if they would have to sell for $30 in order to make $10 on each product, and their cost is $10.45 all in. So they would make 1/3. That's kind of the rule of thumb for Amazon.
I guess the big question is that if you have to jack the price up just to make that amount of money,
Then
are
is
you
it
pricing
viable?
yourself out of the market?
Yeah.
So is it like that for like all online business, or is it just Amazon?
Yes.
That's Amazon, Rakuten, Walmart.com, any place that allows third-party sellers.
That's how they make their money.
Well, we'll rethink the
Even,
price.
even if you went, unless you went to strictly selling.
On your own website,
On
which
your own
is-
website, which is expensive. But any third-party vendor is gonna make a commission off you.
Right, and your own website's gonna be difficult to manage because you then have to drive 100% of your own traffic. So unless you had a really good hashtag with backlinks through your YouTube videos of your customers using the product, and, get a real good TikTok or social media series of pages of people using it on their, friend or family member, it's gonna be really hard to drive the traffic you need. Plus, there's the competing product that doesn't require the cartridges to be replaced.
So what is your competition sells for at Spencer's Gifts, for example? Did you check out the product?
Well, initially, yes, we looked up the name and the idea of it, but we didn't see any products that put out a mist.
It's not a mist,
So
it's just a
lingering
sound, it's a speaker.
to make it actually smell.
I mean, that part of it's probably unique. I mean, there are prank devices out there that make the sound. But you still got to say, okay, well, what am I paying at Spencer's for that product? She probably knows because she bought one. versus what you're selling it for?
1. That's funny.
Yeah, I think I'll have to pass on that.
Yeah, I'm passing.
I think I'm gonna pass.
I think I'm out.
I think you guys need to research a little bit more.
Yeah, or maybe drop the cost. If you gotta get under $7 in cost if you want to stick with your sales price. And the cartridge situation, I'd rethink that almost entirely.
Thank you, guys.
Who presents? I mean, if you guys want to make a deal, whatever you gotta ask to figure out, but like, as you can see, we're running late.
Yeah, we're over. We'll have to keep it short.
I'm Harrison Reynolds. This is my company, Never Fall.
Okay.
It is a attachment that you put on a chair in order to stop a chair from falling when you lean back too far. The target audience for the product is students from the age of 8 to 18.
Okay.
I'm pricing one of them at $7.99 and $20 for a pack of 3 and $32 for a pack of 5. For marketing, the product will be sold at Target and Walmart and a personal website for online shopping, as well as Amazon and TikTok Shop. There will also be ads on apps like TikTok and YouTube. The ad cost, it's expected to cost $50,000 to start. It'll also cost $50 for ads to be put up on different apps per month, and $6 to make each of the product. And it's expected to make $500,000 in 1 year.
Okay.
My mission is that I want this company to be able to prevent possible injuries that happen to people when they fall while in a chair. And I'm looking for $75,000 for 15% of the company.
So, make sure I'm right, the selling price for a single unit is roughly $8?
Yes.
And it costs you $6 to manufacture it? That only leaves $2 in profit, but then what you spend in advertising and just administrative expense, I don't think that you have enough margin there.
Well, your existing sales are what?
It just started, so we're at 0.
They're what? I'm sorry, your existing
0.
sales for the year are?
We're at 0.
0.
Zero?
This is a startup.
Okay, so what you're asking for is based on a valuation of $500,000. So based on the high cost and the margin being slim, I think that I would be out, as I wouldn't be a good coach to you in cutting costs that way. Plus, as you heard from the last presentation, there's about a third commission to third-party e-com sites that needs to be factored in.
Do you have a prototype?
No, sorry.
So what does it actually do to keep you from, so you're leaning back in your chair,
And
what does it do?
it would like extend to the floor so that it would like prevent chair from leaning back a certain extent.
So as a student, you take it from class to class with you?
You could.
Or the schools could buy them in bulk.
Oh,
It's kind of like the back of a
you're
wheelchair.
thinking the schools are going to be the buyers?
Yes.
So I don't think you need to advertise through those
Channels.
channels. I don't think the channel is right if you're doing this from a school point of view.
For institutional buyers.
And then how many accidents per year occur in which the school would be liable? Okay, you understand the relationship? If the market is the school, you're not going to sell through those channels, all right? And number 2 is, why would the school consider buying it if they have no liability?
Just in case.
I know, I understand. I just want you to think through the idea, the concept of what you put together.
To me, I just want to understand the product. It's kind of like on the back of some wheelchairs where it has the 2 prongs of wheels that come out so you can't dump yourself backwards out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's wheelchairs though.
No, it's not, but I'm just making a comparison.
Okay.
I just can't get over that gross profit margin. It's, you're selling it for 8, is that what it was? And the cost to make the product and produce it and get it ready for sale is $6. So you're only making $2. That's
not enough margin. First of all, if it's a government entity, they'll pay 10 times that price, all right? Because remember, they buy $100 hammers that you can go get it at Home Depot at $9. So the same hammer that you can buy. Government entities will spend money like that. But you've got to convince those agencies that they need it and for that reason. So I think your margins are too low, and then you've got to market in a different way.
Right, and your e-com platform, it doesn't seem like to be purchased that way either. I think you'd have bulk distribution to institutions.
So how did you come up with this idea? What made you come up with this
I
idea?
always saw my friends leaning in their chair. So that
So
kind of gave me the idea.
You've
Okay.
seen somebody bust the back of their head on the floor? Yeah,
All right.
understood.
All right.
I think if you rethink some of the costs and the salesperson relationships and how you distribute and market, that this would be a very viable company and could get to 500K easily as you're doing sales of, hundreds at a time. So I think it's not quite there yet, but
I think it's a product
Yeah.
that's worth tweaking.
definitely.
On something.
Great job.
Thank you.
But yeah, so, yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Pedro and this is Teach.
Pedro, can you speak up?
Look over here.
Just a little.
Look at the TV over here.
Okay.
There.
What is Tech Teach? Tech Teach is an online service that offers online lessons, face-to-face video calls with professional teachers, and online assignments from a wide range of subjects for its users. Who is Tech Teach for? Tech Teach is for parents who homeschool their children instead of in-person school. Ways of payment. We charge our users a one-time payment of a flat $150 charge for a subscription. Mission statement. Our mission is to provide easy access for online education for those who can't afford. Deal. I'm currently looking for $150,000 for 20% of my company, and that's about it.
Is that subscription, is that a one-time thing or a monthly or
Annually?
annually?
It's annually.
Annually?
Per student, or could like a family of homeschooled kids use $150 charge for like all 3 kids, for example?
Yeah, I think,
So they don't have to pay $450, they could pay $150,
yeah.
then they could log in like simultaneously?
Oh, yeah.
So kind of like Netflix, how everybody borrows everybody else's Netflix password?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, okay, understood.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the valuation of $750K?
Huh?
Your valuation, $150,000 for 20%, comes to a valuation of $750,000. Do you have current sales, or how have you come to this projection?
Our current sales right now are around $500,000.
Okay. And you're growing?
Yeah, we're growing about around 10% annually. So
Okay. So that would take you another 2 or 3 years to get to your valuation. So I think it's interesting and worth looking into. There's lots more people homeschooling, especially since the pandemic. And I'd be willing to make you an offer more in line with your valuation. So I would be willing to do a deal of $100,000 for 20%.
I'd be, I like this concept. I think there's just a lot of homeschooling. I think, we're just coming off of COVID and parents are working from home now. I'd do the 150, but I'd like 25%.
deal.
Great job. Well thought out, very nice, excellent.
Oh, geez.